Hey everyone, hope you're doing good. Happy Monday. Today I'm going to talk about, and if you're watching, just let me know, comment or like, so that I know that you're alive. Today I'm going to talk about how to get what you want faster. And it's more from a business sense, but it applies to anything. And I wish someone had told me this earlier. So this is why I'm sharing it with you today. So I'm going to illustrate with 4 personal examples, because we don't learn necessarily by words, but rather by people's experiences. And sometimes we just have to learn the hard way. That's just how it is. So the easiest way to get what you want, whether it's to prospect or have your ideal customer or business partner or ideal love or soulmate, is to know exactly in your mind what you're looking for and be really clear on it, because our time is so precious and there's a lot of not just fish in the sea, but a lot of noise out there. And by being clear on what you want, you're going to be able to attract and self-sift what it is to you. So let me illustrate with 4 examples. First one being personal. So for example, I think back about, if we talk about relationships, my ex-girlfriend, for example, I always knew that I wanted someone attractive. Who doesn't? And I knew that a few other things that that I wanted her to like me, and we share similar interests and that kind of thing, but I wasn't super clear on it. And over the years, that would mean that there would be people that came and went, which obviously it takes time, took up my time, but that's part of life experience. But people came and went and they didn't quite fit that box of what I was looking for, and vice versa. Until I got a bit clearer, I got a bit clearer on the type of girl that I wanted. And that was someone with energy, drive, someone that motivated me to be a better person, and pretty smart. Not just smart, but someone that was open-minded. And actually, a few years ago, I found that person in a crowd when I was out and about. And I wouldn't have found, my ex-girlfriend if I hadn't been clear on that. So it's the same for anyone looking for a partner. If you're not clear on what, and this is not meant to be a relationship talk, but if you're not clear on what you're looking for, nice to see ya. If you're not clear on basically what you're looking for, then you're gonna waste a lot of time in conversations, which leads me to my next thing with business. So I used to obviously be an audiologist, and we deal with a lot of clients that need hearing aids or hearing devices, and they needed it. It wasn't something that we were trying to sell them. It was that they had hearing loss and they needed it. And a lot of them didn't want it because they felt old. And I think that sometimes when you're focused, you're not sure who you're talking to. You're gonna keep getting the same objection. So what I mean is that the best thing for me at the time was to look at, if you just joined as well, let me know, because I'm on 2 screens, and sometimes when you're juggling the 2, it's a little bit of like, exercise, a workout for your eyes. So I'm looking in business, I'm looking for people that are looking. I'm looking for people that want what I have to offer. And when you go through life like that, whether it's finding a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a business partner, or if you work in retail, or you're trying to sell to someone something you care about, or if you work in, say, the hospitality industry and you're dealing with customers all the time, visualize who you want to actually interact with, and it's going to self-select, and everyone else will move out the way. Trust me, you save a lot of time on avoiding useless conversations, on trying to convince people that don't really want to be convinced, and that doesn't work. We're just looking for people that are looking. The last example I like to give is a more artistic example, and that is when I used to play violin, or we used to create something artistic. It's about visualizing the end result. So if you've seen my stories, and like, let me know if you watch my stories, but if you are trying to create something, whether it's like an artwork or an idea, it's best to have the idea that you want in mind and then create from there, rather than try and break it down to every little bit. So for example, if I'm playing a really romantic or really sensual piece, or on the violin, I'm gonna be thinking about the feeling or the type of music I want to produce, rather than at XYZ bar, I'm gonna pull my bow, I'm gonna play really loud and hard on this bar, and then the next bar I'm gonna play slow. And instead of micro-analyzing everything, I'm going to, relationship, the same thing. If I'm going to attract or I'm going to look for a partner, I'm going to act this way, I'm going to say this thing, I'm going to make sure that I don't talk too much or I don't talk too little. But instead of that, what you could probably do is, and something that a lot of people find useful, is actually visualizing how you want that person to feel and the type of person that you want to attract, because then you can work backwards. It's the law of inverse transformation. You can look it up. Whatever you visualize and feel, it'll work in reverse. So those are, if you just joined, I was just talking about, you can get what you want faster if you visualize if you're clear about what you want, and that can apply to anything. Especially, I'm talking mainly to my Zia family here, but if you're looking for customers, then visualize customers that are open. Don't try and convince and expect and spend time talking to people who are in a different space from you. Focus on the good, focus on the people that are already there, because they're out there waiting for you, and all the time that you're spending on people that are not interested could be better spent with another person. We know how useful your time is. So appreciate you for joining. If you've just come, I'm gonna upload this. It's really important, and it's a little bit less of a humor piece or entertainment, but I feel like it's really important and something I wish someone had told me when I was younger. And again, it's never too late, is it? To start. So appreciate you, big love, and as always, reach out if you have any questions. Okay, see you later. Have a great week. See ya.